Yo, welcome back to a new video. Guys, I just want to start off this video by saying what an epic live stream. We had over 182 viewers in this week's live stream. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you every single one of you who came. It was honestly one of the most epic experiences. And guys, more of you should join in the next live stream we have. Remember, we live stream every Sunday when the official chapter comes out. Next week I'm actually on holiday, so we will not be able to live stream, unfortunately. But the next time we do, I hope more of you join. On top of that, guys, I do just want to say thank you all so much for all your support. I don't know what's wrong with my camera currently. My camera seems to be dying. I think I need to get a new camera at one point here. But guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for all your support. Yo, it is, I absolutely hate this camera. Thank you all so much for all your support. It honestly means a lot to me that all of you support this channel. Over 9,400 of you. We got this in the live stream, so it was honestly an epic experience to epic proportions. So guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so very much for your support. On top of that, shout outs to the thumbnail for this week's is from I Love Nutella. A lot of you know her by Donna. Her absolutely beautiful Merleona drawing is honestly amazing. It looks exactly out the anime. I hope the anime looks like this when it gets around. And Donna even gave her, oh my lord, I didn't even notice these in the manga. Did Donna add that on top? Oh, the coloring really makes it stand out. But enough of the horniness. Let's just jump straight into it, guys. And as always, remember, the next official chapter comes out next week, Sunday. This week's chapter, Black Clover chapter 274, The Battle Begins, is already out, so definitely go read it. Next chapter comes December 13th. Remember, with that being said, the spoilers, as always, comes out on the Wednesdays. For me, Wednesday the 16th. Or for you guys as well. For me, it'll be like early 17th. Sometimes they are late, so do keep that in mind. But with that being said, let's just jump straight into Black Clover chapter 275. Will change things. Jumping straight into it, I actually want to start this video off with Julius. I have a range of topics I want to talk about, and the first one I want to mention is Julius Novakerno. Now, you might be wondering, hold up. Julius never appeared. Why are you mentioning Julius? What's going on? Well, we go back to Black Clover chapter 216. Julius was telling Asta there are 3 problems. One problem, Asta's going to die, the Clover Kingdom is going to be destroyed, or we're going to be invaded. When he was doing this, he told us about the Spade Kingdom. Julius's description about the Spade Kingdom. Then there's the nation that is served by the ancient evil that sleeps in its vast frigid land and is attempting to gain supremacy. Spade, the country of demons, winter, and many mysteries. If I remember to show it to you now, you guys see this. This is from Black Clover chapter 216. It just goes to show every little bit that we get from Black Clover is actually important. Every little information we see is extremely important. Julius tells us that there's an ancient evil sleeping inside the Spade Kingdom. And from Black Clover chapter 274, it awakens. The devil or demon, a lot of you have been noticing, awoke this chapter. Most of you saw it that his heartbeat was beating last chapter in 273. Other people saw its hand coming out of the ice, which I didn't even notice that part, so clap to you guys for noticing that one. But the demon is now awake. This is similar to the demon that Licht turned himself into. So if this is a demon that was also turned into by a very powerful Spade user, maybe, you know, to be honest, if you really want to theorize, what if this is Yuno's dad? But anyway, enough of the jokes. Merleona steps up and attacks this demon, landing a massive fiery punch. Now, Merleona, as always, is simply, Your Honor, built different. And this comes to my second point. A lot of people, this chapter was saying, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. She shouldn't be able to do this. Only Lumiere is. Lumiere was able to do this. Lumiere was strong. Why is Merleona able to do this? And guys, I take you back to Black Clover chapter 178. If I remember to show you now, Zora mentioned in Black Clover chapter 278 to the elves, from your reactions, you probably don't know about complicated spells like counter traps. These spells were derived and developed over years and years. The elves don't know about human magic. That is simply put, translated to 500 years ago, humanity was weaker. The humans were weak. The elves were so far ahead in mana and mana control with their ultimate spells that the humans were just measly little rats. But across 500 years, human magic has evolved. Human magic has developed over the last 500 years. And Black Clover chapter 274 is the perfect example of what that means. Previously, only Lumiere was strong enough to do this, but now Mereoleona, across 500 years of royalty stealing the elvish magic, her training, countless training, day after day, has brought her to the level that is able to land a direct blow onto this demon. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying this demon is dead. We'll have my predictions out tomorrow, but Mereoleona is strong because of this reason. Human magic is a lot stronger now than it was 500 years ago. That's just basic knowledge. Now, moving on, this chapter also showed us one other thing that could change throughout the story. Obviously, Mereoleona's magic being insane, human magic being stronger, is one thing to look forward in the future chapters. The other one, obviously, Julius. Julius knows way more than he's telling us. And not finally, but I do have another thing to mention as well, is NACHT. NACHT this chapter is using a new devil, which once again confirms to us in our theory that NACHT has 4 devil contracts in his bind, Gimodello and 3 other unnamed ones. NACHT's new devil form is using his other devil, which from the official translations you can actually see the devil on NACHT's back. In the fan translations you are unable to do so. That is why you should always read the official translations. But NACHT is using a new devil. Now, obviously, NACHT left Gimodello of Asta, and here comes this part of the theory. A lot of people are saying that Gimodello is actually now belonging with Asta, and I'll have a theory on that very shortly in a couple days' time, so do look forward to that. But pretty much comes from last chapter, one of NACHT's necklaces that were 4 now turned to 3. Apparently, he gave Asta, or left with Asta, the devil binding ritual, and Gimodello now partially belongs to Asta for a while. And a lot of people are theorizing that if Asta is going to be able to use Gimodello's shadow form, making Asta the real shadow monarch, able to summon shadow soldiers, how fucking cool would that be? But I don't know. I obviously Gimodello is now with Asta, but I don't think Asta is able to use Gimodello's shadow monarch abilities. So we'll just have to wait and see if Asta is going to. It'll be super interesting if Asta just comes to the Spade Kingdom and just go, "Arise, army of the wolves." How fucking cool would that be? And finally, last but not least, Morris. Dr. Morris, this chapter was interesting. Now, you might have missed it, or you might have not have, but Dr. Morris has a 7-monitor PC setup. Now, why is this surprising? Black Clover is set in the medieval era, around the 14, 16, 1700s. Hell, they don't even have light bulbs. Light bulbs were invented in 1879, meaning they still use candlelight. And here is Dr. Morris himself using a 7-monitor PC setup with a flat-inch TV. Now, obviously, it's a magical series, but Morris's technology goes far, not even a joke, far beyond what the Clover, the Heart, the Diamond, and the Spade Kingdom so far has shown. Which once again proves another theory that Dr. Morris could very much be from another continent. Now, there's a big theory going around that Morris isn't going to lose this arc. Morris is going to just use the Spade Kingdom to get as much research as possible. And throughout all of this, he's been researching a lot on Asta, the other Magic Knights. Remember, this was all Morris is doing. There's a big theory going around that Morris is a scientist working with another country. Now, obviously, there's little proof to this theory right now. We just do not have the information. But I do not believe Morris is going down this arc. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Jim, as always. Peace.